Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Unscripted. I'm Autumn Mosley.
I'm Chance McDowell, and we're going to start off the episode sort of how we did last time, talking about something relevant and sort of a touchy topic in a way, but very important, which is the recent splurge in Springfield, Ohio bombings. Um, Obviously, everyone's probably seen the clip of Trump at the debate saying,
They're eating the dogs, they're eating the cats.
yeah,
It's become a meme.
it's become a meme.
It's kind of funny, but
And it's
not.
funny because of how ridiculous the
Yeah,
statement is, but it's caused that string of bomb threats in Springfield, and it's caused the entire city to shut down. Like schools were canceled, events were canceled, and state troopers had to guard kids as they went to school.
so like, have they actually been bombing places, or is
I
it just
don't,
threats?
I don't think nothing like anything's been bombed, but I think it's just threats. But even that, it's like you still gotta take it seriously.
Right.
Um, But the false claims that he made in the debate were actually originally created by online far right activists or like neo Nazis and some local Republicans of Springfield, Ohio. But the police they decided they were baseless, but I guess they didn't really do anything about it. But eventually it was shared on social media um, by Ohio Senator J.D. Vance, which is Trump's running mate, and then were repeated by former President Trump on the debate stage, which is what caused
Yeah.
the chain reaction.
Yeah, that's not good.
It caused many Haitians from Springfield because he said,
He was talking about Haitian immigrants.
yeah, he just said immigrants, but he was talking about Haitian immigrants, I believe.
Yeah.
Um, so a lot of them have spoken up, saying that they feel unsafe in their own homes, and many of them have even moved out of Springfield.
Wow.
Like they don't feel safe sending their kids to school. They don't feel safe going to church or anything.
Mhm. Yeah, that's not good. Just goes to show that if you have a lot of influence, especially if you're a politician, things can go south really bad if you just say like random crap that you
Yeah.
know nothing about. It's really unfortunate and it's embarrassing
And
for him.
it gets put on the social media and repeated a lot because
Yeah.
people think it's a stupid thing that Trump had said when really it caused so much commotion. And there's a big group of Haitians, like population of Haitians that live in Springfield
Mhm.
that have done a lot for the city and now they're starting to leave. So it's affecting first and foremost them and like how they're viewed by people, but also the economy of the city.
Right.
So yeah, after the debate, the threats began on the 12th, and then as of 5 or 6 days ago, there were more than 30 bomb threats in Springfield since the debate.
That's crazy. Like to this day, there's been 30 or it was like 30 in one day.
Since not in one day, since
Okay.
then.
Yeah, that'd be crazy. Imagine getting 30 bomb threats on a single day.
I know.
Like not knowing what to do. That's insane. But 30 from then here is
Either way, it's
still,
insane.
yeah, it's a huge ridiculous number.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Just goes to show that you got to watch what you say.
Yeah. It goes to show how crazy the politics in America are.
Right. On both sides.
Yeah.
People are just saying, pulling stuff out of their rears. Anywho, um, moving on to another current event. It's also about Trump, but you know,
I mean, what's not about him anymore, really?
that's true. But he almost got assassinated again,
Yeah.
a second time in the span of like a month. Well, when was the first one? I don't remember.
I think it was a month or 2 months.
Yeah. So he almost got shot at around, well, he did get shot. He got shot in the ear. It like skimmed his ear.
Yeah.
And then this time the guy just didn't have good aim and didn't
Yeah, at
hit
his
him.
golf course. I don't know if it was like he owned the golf course or anything. I don't know. Crazy. People are crazy.
Insane. I think it's important to note that no matter what side of politics you're on, don't assassinate people or like don't endorse assassinating people. Like to wish somebody dead.
Yeah.
I don't really think that that's I'm not, you know, trying to spark anything, but I don't want anybody to get killed brutally in front of a bunch of people. In my personal opinion, I think it's wrong to assassinate other
Yeah.
people.
Well, yeah, I agree with that. But the other way of looking at it, at least what I thought of, is like the fact that what not necessarily only what his policies have caused, but any politician right now, the amount of controversy and like just the frantic state that the United States is in right now to like for someone to even like think about doing that. It's just it shows how our government system is just
That's true.
it's just I don't not good at right now.
It's hectic times. I agree.
Scary times too.
Mhm.
So the new Lincoln Park singer, Emily Armstrong. What do we think? I know you don't know anything
I
about.
have absolutely no idea who Emily Armstrong is.
Well, she was a singer. Well, she is a singer. She was in a band. Let me look at the name. She was in a band called Dead Sarah before she joined Lincoln Park. But I guess they've listened to her and they felt like her voice fit the band, which I will say the amount of hate that she gets on her voice, I think it's pretty good. I think it fits the band. Obviously, it's not going to sound exactly like Chester's. No one's going to sound like Chester the way that he sounded like himself.
Right.
But I don't know. I think her voice fits the sound of the band. And they've also released new stuff with her that I have yet to listen to, but I've seen their performances of like their old stuff and I think she's a good fit. Now, why people don't like her is because um she reportedly comes from a family of Scientologists.
Word. Okay.
um
That's interesting.
now that
Scientology? I still don't really know. I know it's like a cult or allegedly a cult. I don't know.
I think it's classified as a cult. It's a belief system, but it's have you seen the videos of people like on Hollywood Boulevard like trying to get people to join?
Yeah, well, I've seen like people outside of it. The Church of Scientology. That doesn't make
Let's see, it says Scientology addresses the spirit, not the body or the mind, and believes that man is far more than a product of his environment or his genes.
um okay.
Right. I don't
This
know.
is the website I'm looking at is talking about extraterrestrial cultures.
Yeah, that's the thing. People say that it's supposed to be like
Aliens?
yeah, it's like the way that people are saying that people in the Illuminati are like lizard people. They're saying that.
What?
They're saying that Scientologists are like alien or like they believe in
Oh
aliens or
my
something.
lord.
But
The Church of Scientology.
even if she was
Hmm.
a Scientologist, she that would I'm pretty sure she wouldn't be able to be in the band because whenever you join the church, you're supposed to cut off
Yeah,
everyone.
you're like isolated, right?
Yeah, you can only talk to other people who are in the church. I'm I'm rocking with the new vibe. Obviously, people are upset that they continued to make music at all without Chester, but a
Mm.
lot of bands do that. Like um Dave Grohl went on to make the Foo Fighters after Kurt Cobain.
Kurt Cobain was not in the Foo Fighters.
Dave Grohl was in Nirvana with Kurt Cobain, and then whenever,
What is going on?
and then whenever he passed, I think maybe Nirvana made a few.
I thought I third I thought I thought
Am
that
I
Kurt
wrong?
Cobain was just in Nirvana.
Yeah, he was only in Nirvana, but Dave Grohl was in Nirvana with him.
I know, but you said Kurt Cobain in Foo Fighters.
Okay, well, sorry. Anyways, even if so, he moved on to the Foo Fighters after he passed, and then the drummer of Foo Fighters ultimately took his own life as well. But they still made music afterwards. I'm just saying that a lot of bands do it. Okay,
Okay.
Shiny did it. I don't know if anyone's got a K-pop stan here.
Who the frick is Shiny?
What do you mean who the frick is Shiny?
Who is that?
Replay, replay.
Oh, okay. If you guys didn't know, our friend Gabby's here. We have an audience today, a live studio audience. She just
Hello.
she just waved like y'all could see her.
I kind of forget how podcasts work. I'm just so used to like talking to my friends and then they see me that I talk a lot through my hands. So this is a little funky. But they've mentioned me last episode. Um Essentially, yeah.
Yeah.
I introduced the friend group.
She did.
Pulled it apart too. I'm just kidding.
All right. So she's here too, which is cool.
Mm-hmm. So what's new with you?
I lately okay, so Chance and I are both commuters. We do not live on campus.
Mm-hmm.
I however, as of late, I've been thinking about moving on campus
Yeah, we both have.
because this, oh my gosh, the traveling back and forth and then not having a place to go throughout my like awkward gaps between classes,
Mm-hmm.
it's so horrible because I'm just like stuck in Ridge,
Yeah.
like by the Chick-fil-A and I can't go anywhere else.
Yeah, and I also bring a lot of stuff to school. I'll bring my saxophone and all my art supplies and all the music. And I just feel like if I had a dorm that I could keep all that stuff in and walk to grab that stuff, it would be so much easier.
Then packing everything around.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the walk to the parking lot at the end
Oh.
of the day is, oh my goodness, dude.
I get lucky
Journey and a half.
if I find a parking spot in the Moore parking lot. I like it's a blessing cuz
I park by the soccer field and it's a trek.
yeah.
Like at the end of the day, I'm tired. I want to go home and I have to like not only walk to Timbuktu to get
Mhm.
to my car, but then I also have to drive like 20 minutes to get home,
Yeah.
which is horrible.
I was looking at all the different dorms and the townhouses and stuff. And obviously it's the townhouses and like the Lincoln Commons are for upperclassmen. But from what I saw on the website, it looks like it's based off of credits. And your girl has enough credits to get into the townhouses.
That's good.
So I wonder. But I also don't want to be that freshman who's like, by credit, I'm like a junior. I don't want to be that person. But if I can get, because I mean,
I don't
those
know.
compared to like more, the mold that is in more.
Yeah. Did you hear about like all the well, that didn't happen in Moore. This is like the was it Schroeder? The pee bags?
Yeah, but was it the dorm or was it Soba?
That was the dorm, Schroeder. Schroeder or Moore, it was a dorm room. People were peeing in bags.
And then putting them in trash cans. And then I guess whenever the trash people or whatever they're called, they have a name, but I don't know what they're called, came.
The trash people.
The trash people.
The people who pick up the trash.
Yeah. Um, Whenever they like picked it up, I guess the bags of pee were bursting and it
It was disgusting. And they literally had to send out an email to the people living there and be like, guys, this is a biohazard. Like, you
yeah.
can't do this. It's disgusting. That is so
Yeah.
disgusting.
People on YikYak were talking about it. Speaking of YikYak,
YikYak is like
there's insane stuff
crazy.
on there. What like people beefing with Fiji and Sig Up?
I don't understand a lick of the Greek references they're
I don't
saying.
either. I just keep seeing people either calling Fiji gay, which I don't know anything about them.
Yeah, I don't know.
And then like
Sigeb,
calling some of the Sig Up guys and
like perverts.
yeah, that's what I've seen.
Yeah, that's what I've seen too. I don't really know what that's about.
Yeah,
Or they'll do like the little polls where they'll be like, which one's the worst? And it'll be like Fiji or Sigeb will
I
have like
know.
all the votes.
Yeah,
I don't know. I feel like I need like a dictionary or
and they
something.
always refer to the people in those frats like their initials. Like there was one that was like
Mhm.
JB is so hot. Who?
Who is Justin Bieber? Me doing the frat? Who's JB? Who's that?
Yeah, like one today 2 hours ago said hearing GL before you can see him is such a common occurrence. I actually think I know who that is, but
Do you really?
I'm not gonna disclose that.
You should tell me later.
Okay.
Or tell us later. Gabby can hear too.
But yeah. The YikYak is like on one side of it, it's like people are mean to each other.
Yeah, they're so mean. Sorry, I popped my ankle and you could like hear it in the background.
People are mean to each other, but it's also so funny. Like the the storm last night that happened, people were like, "So y'all hear that shit too?" Someone said that.
Hold on, let me pull up YikYak.
Someone said that thunder shook Newhall's foundation, which I wouldn't be surprised. They built that thing so fast.
Yeah, the thing's gonna topple over.
Someone said felt that lightning strike at Newhall in my body. Someone said the just blew up. Evansville explosion part 2. It's so funny. I like looking at the YikYak. I'm too scared to post anything. I know it's anonymous, but I feel like someone posted
Yeah.
if you drive a small red car, you deserve like to go to hell or something, and I like replied to it. I was like, I fear this is about me.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Chance does drive a really small red car.
Yeah, I do. Someone said I wasn't gonna drink tonight, but damn, I miss Jimmy Buffett.
Who is Jimmy Buffett?
You know who Jimmy
Who
Buffett
is that? I don't know. Is that the sausage guy?
I think so. Hang on, I like know his name, but I couldn't.
That's Jimmy Dean. Jimmy Dean's a sausage guy.
I think Jimmy Buffett might be a singer. Yeah. Wait a second. Okay, yeah, he's a singer.
Dang. The YikYak posts are either really, really funny or they're so mean.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Very entertaining though.
It is. It is very fun. It like I'd be scrolling
Yeah.
on this.
It's like TikTok for me. I
Yeah.
I'll
College.
read everything.
TikTok. Well, there's college talk.
What?
So. Like there is college stuff on TikTok. I was like, this is like TikTok for college. YikYak.
Mhm.
YikYak TikTok. Maybe imagine like a Victorian child hearing us talk. YikYak. What? Mama, what is YikYak? I don't know. Have you heard about the Dr. Pepper kid on
Yes.
the UE
Big fan.
thing? You are?
I think. I don't know.
I think.
Did he do something?
I don't know. They always talk about the Dr. Pepper kid.
I don't know his real name, but I believe he's a freshman.
I don't know. I think, yeah, probably. I'm trying to like, because they just mentioned the Dr. Pepper kid on here.
Someone said like a loss for the Dr. Pepper kid is a win for the world or something. I don't know what the Dr. Pepper kid did to anyone, but
I don't know. Lord be with him. Sorry. Yeah, and also back to the Greek life thing. It is kind of weird that they refer to all the members in code,
well,
like RL, JB, all that stuff.
yeah, I don't get it because it's like you might as well say their full name because you're gonna be able to figure that out. Although,
Yeah.
like,
Is there like a place where they post all the members of the uh frats?
I mean, you can go on their Instagram and find out.
Oh, that's a good idea. Didn't think of that.
Let's figure out who JB is. I'm just kidding. We're not gonna expose him. Although the thing that they said about him was nice, I guess.
Was it?
Yeah, it was like JB is so hot,
Oh,
something like that.
okay.
Still don't know who JB is. Anyways,
I low key wait. Now that I think about it, I think I do know who it is. I think I know who it is.
oh,
I do. Also, they keep talking about par-
Sorry, I was going to talk about Greek life. Um, the Greek life here on campus, I don't know how it is. I know at USI, where I go,
yeah, Gabby's
yeah, we got a
USI
freaking
kid.
Skriegel in here.
I can't afford anything else. Um,
Sorry.
I go to USI. I know the Greek life there. Not great. The dudes are
Where
the
at
frats.
USI?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
The dudes in the frats not great. Me and my friend were trying to go to a USI frat party, and they were screaming off the balcony at anyone they didn't find attractive, and deeming them not worthy to go into their party. Yelling for them to get off the lawn, which is very old person of you, as a young person in a frat. But you do
just
you.
speak to the microphone.
So sorry. I'm very loud. I'm trying to be quiet. I do know a lot of. I don't know if I can talk about this. You might have to cut it out. I don't know if it's allowed in your podcast. I know a lot of UE frats have Title IXs.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Which is why I don't know. Like a lot of people are iffy about going to UE parties. The one I've been to, very nice. But I do know.
I have heard good things about the Fiji guys, like looking out for people who go to their parties, but I have yet to go to any social gathering.
Neither have I.
I'm trying to remember which one I went to. I know it had a really funny name. um, yes, and I know it had Sigma in it. That's why I thought it was funny. It had Sigma in it.
All of them sound so stupid. It's like Sigma, Gamma, Delta, Delta. Like, I don't understand.
Who's my kappa?
Autumn, what's the one, the USI frat that we were laughing at the fall festival? Delta Zelta or
It was
something
like
like that?
Delta Zelta,
I thought
and
that
it was
we laughed for like 20 minutes.
yeah, and they have the same colors. Not trying to drag them or whatever, but they have the same colors as the zombies movie on Disney. It's like neon green and like bright pink.
It's
like
it's really
Delta
bad.
Zelta.
It's really bad.
Yeah, I don't really get the whole Greek life thing. I'm low key like willing to learn more about it, but also I don't even know.
Yeah.
From the way people are talking about Greek life on this YikYak,
Mhm.
it's making me kind of, you know,
I've just
hesitant.
heard more horror stories than good stories about Greek life, but
Oh, also, Chance and I went on a little journey a few days ago to find y'all know those like Nido, they're called Nido cubes.
Mhm.
They look like ice cubes.
people like cut them open on TikTok and it's like this glue stuff on the inside.
Yeah, it's like you squish it. It's like a stress ball type thing.
Yeah.
And I wanted one really bad, and so
Yeah,
did
we
Chance.
were doing homework and we were both stressed and I was like, we went to Target just to go to Target and I bought some slime as one does at Target.
Yeah.
And Autumn goes, I wonder if they have those Nido cubes here.
Yeah, and so we looked for them. They didn't have them. I looked it up on like Walgreens, and it turns out they had them at Walgreens. So we went across the street because there was a Walgreens right next to the North Park Target, and they had one, but they
Mhm.
only had one left.
Yeah.
Chance let me have it.
As the good friend that I am.
Yeah, thanks.
Mhm.
Sorry.
So then we go to the west side Walgreens.
Mhm.
They don't have any.
Right. And so then we went to where did we go? CVS?
Yes, then we went. Oh wait, before we went to the West Side Walgreens, we went to the North Park CVS. They didn't have it.
Yeah.
Then we went to
West Side
Walgreens,
Walgreens.
and then we went to Walmart. And by this time, it was almost like 11 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
But they finally had it, and they had a lot
They
too.
had a whole stock of them. So
And of
Chance,
course, with our luck, a group of like people from our high school were there.
yeah,
So we're getting these Nido cubes in the aisle, and a group of now seniors, but they're a year younger than
they
us.
were juniors at the time we were.
Yeah. They come walking down the aisle and the way that we both dodged them
We
so
booked it.
fast.
Yep. That was so embarrassing.
But we got our Nido cubes.
Right.
And that's all that matters.
Right. I love my Nido cube. It does get like dirty really easily though. It's like kind of sticky on the outside. Not sticky, but you know what I mean.
It just
Picks up a
picks
lot
up
of
hair.
yeah. I would recommend it though. It's a really nice little.
Really nice. If you get stressed out really easily and like to fidget with stuff, it's really nice.
Love my Nido cube. Anyway, let's move on to pop culture now.
New Heartstopper season coming soon. I think like the 3rd of October.
That's exciting. I also have a new season of a show I'm watching that's coming out. Outer Banks.
Outer Banks?
Outer Banks.
Still have yet to watch anything of Outer Banks.
I love Outer Banks. The new season comes out like October something, like really really soon, and I'm super excited about it.
A lot of new stuff is coming out. A lot of artists are on tour right now. Sabrina Carpenter's on tour. Charlie XCX and Troye Sivan are on tour. Oh my goodness. The videos from the Charlie XCX and the Sweat Tour is what it's
Yeah,
called. The videos from it. Whoa.
I need to go.
I need to go so bad. I can't even. Metallica's going on tour again.
Are they really?
Yes, they're extending their North American tour that they're doing. And guess who's thinking about getting tickets? My father.
I have tickets to a tour very soon.
Do you? Where are you going?
It is in Evansville, and it is Joe Gatto and Sal Volcano from Practical Jokers.
No way, they're coming here?
Me and Eli are going if you guys would like to join. At the old
Eli, this is your warning.
I'm taking his ticket.
You're taking your ticket.
In February, they're coming to town. Tickets are still selling, but
Wait, where are they going? Like what?
Old National Events Plaza,
Oh,
same
gee,
place as
that's where they're
around the
having
corner.
the Rocky.
So we're about to be there a lot this year.
I know.
And I mean, I saw the tickets. I saw it on Instagram. I immediately had to go.
Were they expensive?
They're $42 for like front row.
For front row tickets, it's
Yeah,
$42.
like in the orchestra, like basically in the orchestra pit.
Oh my gosh, we have to go.
Need that. Need that real bad. Sal? Need him. Need him.
Oh my gosh, you're right. You know who else I need?
Oh my gosh.
He's
I-
on tour right now too, isn't he?
Yeah, and guess what? He's got a girlfriend.
No.
Yeah.
There's no You're lying.
I wish
There's no
I
way.
was.
There's no way as a girlfriend. I'm gonna be so mad. Be so upset if he does.
She was in a music video for I don't know which song, but it hasn't come out yet, the music video. I
Wait a minute.
believe.
No. It wasn't. It says this woman's name is Hana Maeda. Hosier cleared up the mystery with one comment. He confirmed that Hana was indeed his girlfriend. As of September 5th, 2024. That's insane. Good for her.
We need to check on Brittany Broski.
Yeah.
In these trying times, we need to check on her.
I hope she's doing okay. Thoughts and prayers.
Yeah.
It's like that Bridgerton thing. Sorrows, sorrows, prayers. Bridgerton was good. Did you watch Bridgerton?
I've seen all of it.
To be honest, I think the later seasons are kind of not very good.
I like the Penelope one.
Yeah, it
I
was
wish
okay.
there would have been there for it being her season. I feel like there wasn't enough of her and Colin.
Yeah, I agree. Also, it was kind of weird how they had everybody in like wigs and like fake nails and the long lashes when the first season they had everything like very natural and very like it was just kind of weird to see that jump. I personally think out of all the seasons, one was probably the best.
Mm-hmm.
I also really liked Kate and Anthony's season.
Yeah.
I loved them.
I mean, I like Penelope. I guess I have a bias towards her because it's like
Yeah. I read the book, Penelope and Colin's book, and I
Mhm.
100% like the book better than the season. I think
Yeah.
that they could have done
they just focused on other relationships more than I wished I would have.
they definitely could have like been better
Yeah.
talking about or like their season could have been better. There we go. That's
Yeah.
what
Although
I say.
I did like the storyline of the other brother. It's not Colin, not Anthony, Benedict. Benedict?
I think so.
Is that his name?
I think his name's Benedict.
The one where he's like,
Just go down the alphabet.
yeah,
You'll have
that's
it.
literally what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, him, where he's like in a sort of situationship threesome sort of thing. I
That's
thought
crazy.
that was interesting.
Mm.
But then again, we're rolling with the LGBT, so. But I thought it could have had more emphasis on Colin and
Yeah.
Penelope.
When they were saying like on TikTok that they broke furniture, I was expecting a lot worse.
Oh yeah, it was just like a little leg.
It was like
I
a
was
little leg on
expecting
the
like
thing.
the Twilight scene.
Yeah, that was crazy. When the first time I was watching it with my mom when I was like 7.
I watched that movie for the first time ever, like all the way through with my dad while we were on vacation, and I had to be like, "Oh, I'm bored of this."
Let's
'Cause
turn
I
it off.
yeah,
I did. Me and my mom we were stans. We were
yeah.
fan. My mom was Team Edward. I was Team Jacob at the time. I switched now. I'm Team Edward now.
I mean, they're both kind of toxic in their own ways, but Jacob is just annoying. Speaking of cinema, I went and saw the Beetlejuice movie, the new one.
Did you really?
Yes. My friend Melanie came down from Southern Illinois University, and we went and saw it. It was really good. I really enjoyed it. It was a good like mix of like the old aspects of the original movie and modern ones. Like the mix of like the claymation, and they use like a model town like they did in the beginning of the
Okay,
old
that's good.
movie. So it was a good mix of.
Yeah, I'm like kind of nervous to watch it because I love the original Beetlejuice.
I thought it was really good.
So you think the second one like did it justice, the first one?
Yeah, I
Okay.
think it did.
That's good.
People were having issues with without spoiling it too much. I get whenever, and it's been a while since I've seen the original, so this actually might be in the original, but I don't remember. Whenever the people die, they like go to the afterlife thing, and there's a thing called the soul train. And basically, what they used for that was like a bunch of um people of color were like in the train station dancing the soul music because it's called the Soul Train. But they
Oh.
basically, it's being said that Tim Burton added that in there because of what people say about how that he never has like characters that are people of color. So he
Yeah.
added that in there to be like, oh, look at that. But
Oh, I did what you asked.
yeah,
Like that sort of thing.
yeah.
That's crazy. Okay.
But I mean, other than that, I enjoyed the movie.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Jenna Ortega's in it and Winona Ryder. I love
Winona
them.
Ryder, need that. Need her.
Thanks for sharing.
Sorry.
You're okay.
It's true though.
What's another thing I've been into? Okay. I'm okay. I have Twitch on my phone, but I literally only downloaded it to see Queso streams. I love Queso so much. He's a phenomenal streamer. He's so funny. I will literally sit there and watch hours of YouTube videos and his streams. Like when I'm doing homework or like, just bored and I'll watch Queso play video games. It's the funniest thing in the world. I love watching him play that one pirate game.
Yeah, that one's really funny.
That was funny.
The only time I ever watch anything from him is whenever you play stuff from him, so.
I'll like force them to watch it.
Yeah.
He's funny though.
He is funny.
He's super funny.
His Dressed to Impress stuff is funny too.
Yes, I love watching him play Dress and Play. I love how serious he takes it. He originally, I think he started playing as a joke initially, but then he got like really into it. Now he plays it like almost every stream.
Mm-hmm.
He has his own like codes on in the game.
Yeah, you can like have his cat
Yeah.
or whatever.
Kitty. I love Kitty. I love him. I love Queso. He's a great guy.
I also have Twitch, but I only downloaded it because I'm gonna start that over since you decided to make noise.
Sorry.
I also have Twitch, but I only downloaded it because the guitarist of 5 Seconds of Summer used to do streams. Michael Clifford, but he doesn't really do it anymore. I think it's because he has kids now. So
Oh,
I think,
real?
yeah, he has a kid. Sorry, I had to think about that for a second. So he probably doesn't really have time, but that's the only reason why I have Twitch.
It's kind of giving like V lives. If you remember when we were in our little K-pop phase, or I was, I don't know if you guys still are. I definitely am not as into it as I used to be, but I used to wait. I used to wait for those V lives from BTS. That's kind of the vibe it That's kind of the vibes it gives.
Right, since we're exposing each other on here. I don't know.
Oh, I thought you were about to say something.
No,
about
I'm
me. I
just
was like, oh, you better not.
no. We just gotta expose his K-pop stands. Or what? Yeah, that's true.
Previous, like middle school era.
I mean, I still like K-pop.
But it's just not at like a level it was before.
Yeah, no, we were like, whenever you think of like the stereotypical K-pop stand, like times that by 10.
Have you seen that video of it was like a YouTube video of, like types of girls that you'd find in school and one of them was like the BTS stan and she had the blue hair and she was like drawing Jungkook's eye. She was like, "It's BTS Army." You wouldn't get it.
Yes.
Have you seen that?
Yes.
That was okay. That's like cringe level K-pop stan.
And that's what we were. Sort of.
Speak for yourself. I had a poster.
Okay.
I had posters lining my walls. I had the albums. I had the Amazon BTS logo printed sweatshirt. I mean, you name it, I was there.
Didn't you go to Walgreens and get like a bunch of your favorite ones printed and put them up on your local
I did, in
wall?
fact. I made a whole Pinterest board of K-pop members' faces, and I printed them off at my local Walgreens and pasted them on my wall with duct tape.
And you know what? That's the beauty of being a human. We all grow and, you know,
And you know what?
change.
I still have a BTS poster on my wall because I like them, and
Yeah.
that's okay.
It is okay to have a poster and to like them. I'm
Mhm.
just talking about like the cringe where they're like, I'm gonna marry Jungkook and I'm gonna
Oh yeah, no.
BTS Army and all that stuff. You know what I'm talking about. I'm not talking
Yeah.
about like people that are chill about it. They're cool. It's just the girls that like take it too far and are like actually obsessed to like a crazy level where it's like weird.
Mhm.
You aren't like that.
I know. I didn't say I was.
I just wanted to make sure I'm not trying to beef.
We're
We
gonna
only
we're
make
gonna
2
enter
episodes.
our beef era again, and it's gonna be because of this podcast.
Yeah, this is gonna be like a group therapy where we come and we like argue and you guys listen to us argue.
Surprisingly, we haven't like actually argued yet. Or whenever we get into like just verbal argument, it's really funny
Yeah.
because we're usually both wrong, but we're both too stubborn to admit it.
Right. I
So,
mean,
yeah.
eventually we're like, okay, maybe, you know,
Yeah.
and then we'll like reconnect
Yeah.
or what's the word?
I don't know.
We make up.
Yeah. But like I don't know. It's never like dramatic enough for us to be like, I hate Autumn.
Never speaking to you again. I'm deleting your contact and blocking you on Instagram.
The ultimate sacrifice.
Yeah.
Blocking someone on Instagram.
Yeah. I wouldn't, I don't think I'd ever, I don't think I'd ever do that
To me or to anyone.
to you guys.
Oh yeah, I know. Even if I hated you, I'd probably still like at least have like a spam account that I like stalk you guys on.
We've been friends, I feel like, for too long to like let petty stuff like that like you know what I mean? To let petty stuff like that like ruin our friendship because we've literally watched each other grow up.
Yeah.
So it would be kind of insane to like you guys have seen me through every single phase and that's kind of terrifying. But
Yeah, we know too much about each other to not be friends.
Yeah, we're for lifers now.
Yeah. It would have something catastrophic would have to happen to pull us. Like I don't even know. I can't think of anything that would.
Yeah, I couldn't even think of an example of something that would be able to do that.
Yeah. I'd probably still be friends with you.
you know what?
I'll meet y'all in the prison, you know?
Well,
The
hey,
meeting
if one of
dates.
us is going to prison, all of us are going to prison, babe. Exactly.
As long as we get to share a cell, I don't. Well, actually, I shouldn't be saying this stuff if I want to go to med school. Guys, I don't endorse murder, nor do I want to go to prison, please.
You guys don't want to share a cell with me for real. I think you guys would get too mad.
That would be the thing that pulls us apart. Not the fact that we're in jail, but the fact that we would have to deal with Gabby's messy cell. That would be
They
what
throw
pulls
me
us
in one of
apart.
those like padded rooms.
Get your jumpsuit off the floor. Like we'd be arguing over me.
Do they put people in padded rooms in prisons, or is that just mental hospitals?
I'm sure they have some in prisons.
Yeah. I probably low key like if I'm being completely honest, I wouldn't last a day in prison. I wouldn't last a day. They would have to like put me in one of those padded rooms on day 2 cuz I'd be going crazy
Yeah.
from being locked up.
I don't even.
Locked up, I won't let you out. Ain't that a TikTok sound?
Yes.
Sorry. Can you cut that out?
No.
Oh,
Anyways,
anyways. Moving on.
I'm sick.
We've been eating
I'm
Chick-fil-A
tired of
every day.
Chick-fil-A.
It's okay. I mean, I can't turn down chicken.
That's another bad thing about not living on campus is, well, the people who don't live on campus, you can get a meal plan, but we both decided not to. So we're stuck with Chick-fil-A and Starbucks.
We literally eat Chick-fil-A every day, or we'll walk down the street and go to the Slice, or we'll go to Honeymoon.
Mm-hmm.
And that we were so out of ideas for lunch today. We went to the mall and ate at the mall food court.
Yeah, we went and got that China experience.
Which gas
Yeah.
every time.
That lo mein.
Lo mein, green beans, orange chicken.
I don't know about you guys, but the good thing about like USI is they have like God, what's it called? They have the munch money. Where you can put like you or your parents or any authorized user like on the card can put like a certain amount of money on there and you can use that to like go to like any food place in USI and it's like tax free if you use your munch money.
Girl, we have that too.
Yeah, it's called Ace Bucks.
We do. We just,
yeah.
it's like expensive. So, Student Media has a new TikTok account. I'll put it in the description of this video or podcast, and then also it's on our Instagram. What?
Nothing.
Okay.
Keep going.
Anyways,
This podcast is produced by Student Media. Student Media is a student organization at the University of Evansville. Student Media produces the Crescent magazine, published online and in print 3 times a semester. Student Media produces several podcasts as well and utilizes design, photography, video, and sound towards experiential and academic learning in journalistic endeavors and engaging storytelling. Student Media elevates the voice of the student body and connects the campus and community to important information and points of view.
Thanks for listening to this new episode. See you next week.